Welcome back to the channel. You got L Chain. Today we're going to talk about why men become late bloomers. So, a lot of you guys think you're behind in life, but the truth of the matter is that you're just hitting your stride. You're just hitting your peak, and most men don't peak early. Most men bloom late. So, if you're over 30, I want you guys to switch your mindset to stop saying that you're behind and start saying that you're building and you're just getting started. You're right on time. You're just going to have time to build a great man, and it takes time to build a great lifestyle, right? Success is built through experience, failure, setbacks, discipline, right? And all these things take time. It takes years of growth for you to become good at anything. And it takes years and years and years to be locked in to be great at anything. So I want you guys to start focusing on building value, whether it's in a business or that's in your job or your career. If you become a more valuable asset at your job, you'll get a promotion. They want you to stay. They want you to stay around. They want to keep you around, right? They don't want to lose you because you bring so much value. You bring so much good thing. You're a good person to be around, right? They want to keep those type of people around. And a lot of people are losing jobs. A lot of things are getting replaced by technology. So you want to be a guy who always brings value, all right? So most men in their 30s, right? We get to a certain stage of life and we're trying to lock in, trying to figure shit out, trying to keep the ball rolling. But the truth of the matter is, you use your 20s as your foundational era, right? This is when you're building. So you go through different paths, you make mistakes, you had different friend groups. Maybe the type of friends you had in your 20s aren't the same type of friends you're going to have in your 30s and 40s. Now, you still have some day ones, but as time goes on, people get families, people have careers, people move away. So you're going to end up having a different set of peers around you, and that's kind of a good thing, because you always want to be around people who are constantly leveling up and people who are going to push you to become good and or push you to become great. So you need to shift your mindset. You need to shift your mindset right now if you're in your 30s and have this mindset, oh, hey man, I'm going to level up, I'm going to build something great, I'm going to do it, I'm confident I can do it. All right, first things first, stop chasing women, cut back from the bars and the clubs and the parties, and lock the fuck in. You need to start to becoming more intentional with your goals, because it's a very competitive world, and people who slack and people who fall off and people who get distracted easily are usually going to be the people who are on the losing side of things. Winners focus on getting better every day. Winners focusing on eliminating people who are going to hold them back. Winners focus on, hey man, I got I got a plan, I got to execute, whether it's snowing, raining, cold, whether I'm a breakup, whether I'm in a relationship. Hey, I got to hit the gym. I got to read these books. I got to make this content. I got to build this business regardless, right? And if somebody else is trying to hold you back, somebody else is trying to sabotage the situation, you got to get rid of them. You got to bounce out that situation, all right? So most men are going to start seeing success in their 30s, and you want to be focusing on a thing called staying power. It's like, I'm going to use an example. There's a football player right now, Bobby Wagner. He's been in the league a bunch of years, and no one's really going to give him this huge mega contract because he's an older player. He's like a linebacker, but a lot of teams know, okay, he's a vet, he's a professional, he's probably going to be a future Hall of Famer. I might sign this guy for a year or two. Why? Because he brings a lot of value. He's a veteran. You know what you're going to get from him. That's the same thing you guys need to look at your life and your lifestyle. Like, I need to be reliable. I need to be resilient, because people depend on me. Your family depends on you, right? You got to pay bills. You got to make shit happen. People are looking at you to be a great example of being a great man. So you want to be focused on staying power. Hey, what's the plan for the next 3, 5, 10 years, and stay locked in, all right? It's going to take discipline. It's going to take you learning more skills. It's going to have to take you get out of your comfort zone, right? And that's the mindset you need to have if you want to become successful. And one of the things that has set me back, and I think this thing sets a lot of men back, is the comparison. A lot of people compare social media life with real life, right? So you're seeing someone on their 8th year of a business, or their 8th year of entrepreneurship, or their 8th year in a company, and you're in year 1 and year 2. Well, you're not going to have the same results, because they made a lot more mistakes. They had some up and downs. They had some setbacks. You know, you don't know what they went through to get to where they're at, right? So stop doing the comparison thing. Everybody on social media, not everybody, but a lot of people on social media can fake the funk, right? They can fake jewelry, they can fake cars, they can fake locations, they can do a lot of this stuff. So don't stress yourself if you're 33 years old and you're not making 150K a year, and you're not a multi-millionaire traveling the world on private jets. Listen, bro, you got time, right? You got time. You just got to focus in on your journey, focus in on your plan, focus on your life and what you got going on. So if you're in your 30s, your 40s, right? I'm very optimistic and say that time is still on your side. 1 year of you locking in on the gym, or a business or a brand or your career. 1 year, if you lock in, can transform your entire life, bros. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can make shit happen. 1 year. 1 year of you just being consistent. And people are like, damn, what happened to him? He looks great. He's making money. He's doing this. You just locked in for a year. You stayed away from the drama. You stayed away from the bad situations. And next thing you know, you're in a good situation. You're in a great situation. So stop telling yourself you're behind and switch your mindset and start telling yourself you're building, right? And these are things that you can build on, right? You can build consistency. You can build confidence. You can build on being resilient when things go wrong and you don't have enough money, you don't have enough time, and you got drama and you got issues and you got family fires you got to put out sometimes, right? If you build on these things, you're going to be more confident. And if you're more confident, then you can turn that into a business. You can turn it into a career. You can turn it into, a lifestyle, right? So your timeline is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to become great. It's your responsibility to level the fuck up. All right, so guys, if you're 30 or over, or you're about to hit the 30s, I want you to switch your mindset that you're building a great man and you're gonna build a great lifestyle. So stay focused, keep going, and never give up on your dreams. This is the message for today. It's your guy L Chain. I'm up out of here. If you like this type of content, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the vibe. I'm up out of here. Peace. Y'all know what to do.